From cracking jokes and clutching dubs on stream to pulling in over 7,000 followers, more than 700,000 views, we have a great guest for you today. Let's start the show.
In a world where pixels meet passion, where lag is the enemy, and victory is fueled by questionable decision-making, three legends rise from the depths of digital depravity, armed only with their wits, their mics, and an irresponsibly high alcohol tolerance. Meet your hosts, the men, the myths, the mildly functional degenerates. Nickelodeon.
Let's go!
The leader, the host, the man who once rage quit so hard his router called 911.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hold fast.
Let's go, boys.
The wild card, the agent of chaos. He's got an M4 in one hand and a bottle of something highly flammable in the other. Rump thump.
Giggity.
Rump thump. The strategist, the enforcer, the guy who still insists it's not camping, it's tactical positioning.
Quit your bitching, dude.
Together, they bring you High Proof Lounge, the podcast where gaming and absolutely zero responsible decision-making collide in a glorious dumpster fire of entertainment. Grab a drink, turn your volume up, and for the love of all things holy, somebody mute Nick before the team kills us again.
Welcome back to High Proof Lounge, where gaming, content, and real conversations collide. I'm your host, Nick, along with Rump and Hold, my two best friends. And today, we're bringing on a guest who's been making serious waves in the creator world. In just 1 month, since March 9th, he's gained over 7,000 followers, stacked up more than 700,000 views, collected 68,000 plus comments, and has had over 1,300 people show love by gifting during his streams. Whether he's gaming live, entertaining the chat, or dropping content that just hits, he's growing fast and he's doing it his way. Let's get into it. Please welcome to the lounge, Fuzexo. What's up?
Hey, let's get it, baby. It's a beautiful intro there.
Thank you. I try. You know, we gotta be a little professional.
Make
here.
it intense.
Yeah. So what's up? You have been blowing up on TikTok. It's been insane to me. Literally, when you posted that screenshot of those numbers that I just read off, I was like, okay, what the hell am I doing wrong? Because I've been streaming for 5 months now. 5-6 months,
Something like that.
like almost to 2,000. Do I need a 5090 in my computer? Like, what am I missing out on?
No,
You're gonna pay NVIDIA.
Yeah, well,
no. What's funny is you can do it with just the bare minimum, really. And sometimes it's not even you that's doing it wrong. Sometimes it's the platform you're on just not pushing you.
well, let me tell you something. I just got banned again for 2 days.
Yeah, last night that was just random, out of the blue. That shit was nuts.
I was playing Delta Force with Hold last night, and what time was it?
It was like 11.
Like
Maybe
11?
Yeah.
And it said your life has been ended because of sex trafficking and violent and graphic stuff. I'm like, dude, nobody in that game uses mics. Me and him are the only two talking. And so it's like, what?
Maybe they think that you're sex trafficking me.
What are you doing behind the
You're
camera?
always carrying him through the game. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's because I'm
Picking
carrying
him
him
up.
through the game. Yeah.
Doing a fireman's carry. That's what it is.
Stupid. I don't get it. Yeah, it's
Groping.
annoying as hell. For sure. I've been again streaming for not that long, but it is a grind nonetheless. But we're gonna get into basically everything Fuzexo. We're gonna go over who you are and why everybody should be hyped to know who you are nonetheless. But we always ask everybody this. But so first off, how old are you?
I'm 21.
So you're old enough to drink. So I can ask you this question: do you drink?
I do on occasion.
Okay, so what's your go-to drink when you're chilling?
Great question. It used to be Miller Lite.
Gross.
And
Oh, shit's
then
good.
Gross.
and then one thing I'll
Piss in a
never
bottle.
drink if I don't have to is Bud Light, because that to me is
Oh,
water.
God. I
But
can't.
Dude,
Miller Lite, and then I switched to Modelo. I think it's a good mix
Ooh.
of
Ooh.
like
Modelo
Miller
is not
Lite.
bad.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's good.
I love my
See,
Modelo.
when I was 21, well, 20, but when I turned 21, it was like go time. So it was keg beer. It was whatever I could get that was cheapest. Some Natty Daddies. It was. I can't drink beer anymore, like at all. Like I did myself in my 20s with that. Cannot.
Can't drink
That's what the
cheap
20s
beer.
are for.
I can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, I've never been a partier or a drinker or anything like that, really, to be honest.
Dude, that's
So you're just
that's
chilling.
pretty much how I am.
Once you get out of that phase of like going to the clubs or just going to bar hopping and stuff, it's like I'd rather just hang out, play some like Delta Force Call of Duty or whatever. And
Force with some bourbon and call it good.
oh, that's perfect. I'm sipping on a Mike's
That's what I
Hard
do.
Lemonade right now, some black cherry. It's pretty good.
Go.
Not mad at it. A little bit of 8%, but so we're gonna get into it.
Oh, that's the harder one, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
dude.
naughty dog.
And we went out to Mexican for dinner. I had Mexican for dinner. I had a sangrita. It was a blended, basically margarita with the fruit and all that crap that you're never gonna touch. And I'm already 2 mics in, so we're good to go. I this is a rare for me, but I was like, you know what? We're recording tonight. I want to have a chill time. So
This is the hardest he's ever been.
Jesus. Mike's hard. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. So, first question that I always ask everybody is, what kind of, how did Fuzexo get started? Like, why Fuzexo? Where does that come from?
That's a great question. Let's so I started the name wise. I started off as the Hothead 12, which was probably, if I'm looking back correctly, based off of like my anger issues or something.
Oh yeah, me and you had a lot in common already.
And being a hothead off of that, and then that kind of transitioned into, as I got older, I was like, all right, I need, because I was doing content for a long time, and I was like,
what kind of content were you doing?
well, I've been doing content since I could even remember, really, off of laptop that had a crappy ass webcam, doing YouTube videos of me either playing my trumpet or playing a Gario on an old ass phone, or whatever games that I could play, until I got an actual like PlayStation. And then I started recording like my TV screen while I played Minecraft or played Call of Duty or something. And then once like around like Fortnite time, I was doing like PS4 recordings. And once I got a PS4, I was like recording off the PS4 or doing streams. And I eventually wanted to brand myself and like into a name, right? And I made my name Fuse, but I also had a gaming clan, which Fuse came off of the Hothead 12. I was like, I needed something that's like related to the Hothead, and I was like, and I was like thinking of all these different names, and it took me like forever, but I was like, a bomb was my logo, and I was like, the fuse on the bomb, Fuse is unique, but Fuse is like, and it was probably taken or something, and I was like, what if we took that S and kind of zigzagged it a little bit more, and made it a Z, made it Fuse, and it was TKK Fuse, which was I don't remember what TKK standed for, but it was TKK Fuse, and then eventually, as I started doing music more and streaming and stuff, and I got more aware of a branding, of how to brand yourself. I just stuck to Fuse and then added the XO at the end, as the XO means basically hugs and kisses. Really, not literally Fuse hugs and kisses, but XO was something that I would always get
like Fuse, I'll punch you in the face later type of.
No, it was, so I used to get letters from like my grandpa or grandma and family as I was a kid, and they would always have like the XOXO at the bottom of them, and
cool.
that just kind of always stuck with me. And I'd like to say I'm a lover boy, and I put the XO at the end there.
Nice.
And Fuse is
Nice.
also,
That's
I think
cool.
Fuse is taken as a name. So
I honestly thought the XO was actually supposed to be the emoji. like the excited emoji face.
and
my
that
God.
and it looks like that too. And I was aware of that, and I was like, oh, that works as well. So
So it all ties in. Yeah.
it does,
Up to
and
when-
I use the
occasion.
Exoda brand as well. So
Yeah, I've seen some of your clothing, your hats and hoodies and t-shirts. They're actually pretty cool. I like them. Your design concept is somewhat minimal with your logo. Not like your design overall. Let me rephrase
Right.
that. Like your logo is minimal, but it makes sense. Like it's modern.
exactly.
So it's a really good. It's good. I like it.
And I just am scared that the weekend's gonna come for me.
The weekend's gonna go for you. Why?
His signature is XO.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's his. I think he brands XO, so I just got to make it look different than his, and I think I should be good.
Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, when I started playing Call of Duty, this was back in 2000, I think, maybe 21, maybe 22. I went by SpongeBob. So when we started taking this a little more seriously, I was like, all right, how do I tie in my love for the 90s, but yet not get sued by the people that make that specific character? So it worked out because obviously my name's Nick and I love the 90s. So it just worked out. Nickelodeon gun. It was perfect.
Beautiful. I was
Holds-
looking at that yesterday, and I was like, oh wait, that's like Nickelodeon, but it's
Yeah, that's
Nickelodeon.
what it is.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got it.
people-
So you got it.
So many people like make that same correlation. It's like, wait, is that supposed to be Nickelodeon? He's like, maybe.
Yeah, I get that all the time. It cracks me up.
Yeah, it's good.
What blew up first for you on TikTok? I really haven't looked into more of your socials outside of TikTok because I'm primarily on that platform. But what was your big first? Holy crap! This is actually working.
Yeah, so I started live streaming on TikTok in about September-ish, I'd like to say, maybe August, September. When I first started, I was doing Grand Theft Auto live streams. Within that, I did a lot of role play, which is like doing funny voices.
Oh, yeah.
My biggest one
I've
is,
seen a lot of videos on that.
yeah, my biggest one is Mike Ross. I sound like this. Hey, it's Mike Ross here. How's it going? And people loved it. Pretty much my first streams that I was doing were it was about 100 average viewers every single stream.
That's pretty damn good, though.
Yeah, my first month I made like $1,800, which I like gave away, but yeah, I made like $1,800. It was going amazing. I gained over 1,000 followers in just like a week, I think. I was doing about 1,000 followers a month for the first about 2.5 months until out of nowhere it just dropped, gone.
Wow.
I was down to 5 to, if I'm lucky, 15 viewers, and then about like a month after that, it's just I'm down to 5 people, and then I'm lucky if it goes up to 10 or 15, and that was going on for a couple months. And then fast forward just about a month, 2 months ago, there was an event on TikTok for a game called Frag Punk that just released.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys might have heard about it.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So they had a incentive program type thing where basically the people who stream the longest, basically, so during an 8-hour period, you can earn a certain amount of points for live streaming that amount of time. After that, you got points for every unique viewer. So somebody that came into your live and interacted. And I sat there for over 20 hours every single day for a
God.
week.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, but
Holy crap.
the prize was a couple $1,000s for the top 3 people. And
Wow.
I sat there, I said, I need this right now really bad. I want this really bad. And I sat there and grinded out for a week. The leaderboard was 2 weeks, and it was split between those. So 1 week was you get a top 3, and then the next week you can have a top 3. Sat there for that first week, and I just grinded it out. I met a cool guy named Dinkable Dink, and he
Thinkable dink.
he like requested to host me, and I was like, who is this? And then I went and checked out his stream. I saw he was doing pretty well, and he was really cool with his people and all that. He was top 1 or 2 on the leaderboard, and he was just like great energy, and we ended up going live together, like co-hosting, and we got to know each other, whatever, kind of shared our stories and whatever, and then his community just showed mad love to me, and long story short, they helped me win that leaderboard. And during that time, I'm getting an average of 20 viewers up to 100. And it was really good. And I won the leaderboard in third place by the end of the week.
Wow.
Last
Damn.
second jumped the leaderboard, through a lot of cheaters on the leaderboard, but, won the leaderboard. After that, during that time, I'd grown a bigger community. And then after that, just this Minecraft reward thing just started coming out, so people can get capes from watching Minecraft lives. And
Yeah, I've seen that in your lives when I come in and hang out with you for a little bit.
yes, sir. So with the Minecraft cape thing, people have to sit in your live for 3 minutes in order to get their cape, and with that's bringing unique viewers, and during that time, that's a 3-minute period where they can interact in your chat. So you have 3 minutes to catch someone's attention and bring them to your live stream permanently and bring them part of your community. And TikTok with the event has been pushing my live streams, because every live stream I have a couple thousand people completing the cape rewards.
And you get paid for that too, because I do those events for Delta Force.
I actually don't.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't get paid for them claiming the capes, which is, now that I think about it, I need to contact them.
He's like, that's a little sus.
What the hell, man? That's bullshit. Yeah, when I was doing drops for Delta Force, it was the most I had made, but it was $100. I was like, damn. It's like, holy crap, because I had so many people watching it and claiming their stuff through the drops. I mean, it was a very small portion of. It was a very small amount, but obviously it was cool.
I think that
nonetheless
might
to
be
see.
how I found you, was Delta Force, possibly.
It might have been,
because
definitely.
I was doing a little bit of Delta Force when it officially came out. I tested a little bit of beta too. That beta was fun.
Yeah, we did too. We did we do 2 rounds of beta or just the one? I feel like we did 2.
All of them.
Yeah, I think I did them with you as well.
Yeah.
In the beginning with Delta Force, I was like, this is stupid. We're never going to, it's never going to stick. Let's go back to Gray Zone Warfare or Call of Duty. And then eventually, it's not my favorite.
I would have played Call of Duty, guys.
Because it's the game that gets views for me. Like, I can play Call of Duty and have...
That's excuses. Look what Fuse. He went and played random games that popped up.
Yeah, but he's got... But that's the thing, though, too. Not a lot of people are playing Delta Force on TikTok either. So it's kind of like, I feel like I'm pioneering that into what it will be on TikTok, because not a lot of people stream it. Because, again, everybody's watching Call of Duty or watching Fuzexo play Minecraft, or it's just the way it is right now. It's super. When I stream Delta Force, I don't get a lot of views. When I stream Call of Duty, I will get 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 people that sub to me, and then I've got over 2,000 or 3,000 people that have popped in, 50, 60, 70,000 likes, tippers. I'll go into Delta Force and I'll get like a rose. Like, it's just, it's slow
it's
paced.
Brutal, especially for the game that just came out. I mean,
yeah,
it's hard. I've seen other people streaming Delta Force here and there, and I've jumped in just to show the appreciation and tip them and whatnot.
Yeah, I usually keep roughly around 500 to 600 coins in my bank just so I can show some love to those streamers. I definitely, like, anytime I see a Delta Force streamer, I always drop in and tip a tiny and throw a salute in the chat just so that they feel a little love. But
so what I've actually noticed through live streaming is that FPS games do not get a lot of viewers.
They don't.
Whether it's Call of Duty, Delta Force, or anything in between. Now, Call of Duty, yes, you can get a lot of views on it. Generally, though, it is what you see with big people that have a lot of viewers on Call of Duty is because that's what they have built over years, have built their supporter base around is Call of Duty.
Like it's Dylan, right? That's all he plays. Wizard, that's all he plays. Is DMZ. That is the only thing those to play at all. And
Yeah.
insanely enough, like Dylan's on TikTok every single day. I think he's on day 429 of DMZ straight,
Dude,
which is
I've
insane to
seen
me.
some of that, and I'm like,
Like, bro, when this
God.
goes offline, you are screwed. You're screwed.
I think the thing with it with FPSs is I have like two different things. One is you're tied into the game. You're trying to lock in. You can't really pay attention to your chat while you're locking in. Some people different, but generally you're trying to clutch up a moment, and then you can't be at your chat for that moment. So
Right.
you might lose one or two people in that. But also everybody plays that game. So
Mhm.
there's a million people that are good, or people are hacking, so they're good. So it's hard to be different, and that's a thing with streaming. You have to be different. What's different? Is it your voice? Is it your personality? Is it how you interact with your people? Is it like there's multitudes of different things that go into that to make that a unique experience, to bring people into something that is overly saturated.
Right. No, that makes
That's
perfect
true.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you have to
it's-
stand out in a crowd
it's hard to stand out in that game style for DMZ,
Mhm.
even for Call of Duty. Like, I scroll past them now. Like, since I've
Yeah.
stopped playing, like, I don't want to see it. Like, I know what it is. Put
I do the same
thousands
thing
of
now.
Gotta
hours
be a
in it.
grandma playing or a grandpa playing, or an ex-veteran or something.
Bro, you bring up the whole grandpa thing. The dude, what is it? The guy that plays Battlefield. He's a retired military
I think
sniper.
it's literally
dude, I love that
gaming
guy.
grandpa.
Yeah,
Or
that's good.
Yeah,
something
Gaming
like that,
Grandpa.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
That dude is
Love that guy.
insane.
Yeah,
He's so
very
cool.
good. Have you seen what is it? What's her name? Tactical Grandma.
Yes.
She's fucking good, bro.
Yeah, nice.
Like I've seen her. She'll drop a whole freaking server just by herself. Like it's insane. And she's been invited to like some of the COD event, like COD Next events and stuff. And I'm like, just get your grind, Grandma. Like get
get
your
that
grind, I
bag.
guess.
Get it. I get it.
Go get it before it gets you.
Exactly. So how does Fuzexo stay consistent or motivated?
That is
What's a good motivation for you?
I think I've said this 50 times, but that is a great question.
Okay.
But that's a thing that I used to struggle with during those times where I had lower viewers, and because it gets demoralizing, or like it pushes you down.
Yeah, well, I know the feeling. Trust me.
Yeah.
Kind of going through it right now.
I'm now 2 months off of the green stuff.
Nice.
And I have slowed a lot down on drinking. I was drinking a decent amount during those times where I had low viewers. And with
Can I ask you something personal?
Yes.
What made you stop?
That's a good question, and I will say this here, and I don't even usually tell my chat this, but back in around the same time that I started streaming, maybe about a month before it, or maybe even a month after it or something, I got a DUI. Yes, and I totally regret it. It was stupid, me being stupid. I also don't even remember hopping in the car to drive, but either way, bad decisions. And after that, I mean, just, well, that, and then when about 2 years ago, I was laced with 3 days of, macaroni and cheese. And,
you can you can be transparent here. I'm not
Cool.
going to block anything.
I was laced with 3 days of meth, and it totally changed my
crazy.
life, ruined my life, really. But I can't say that because if it wasn't for that, a lot of things wouldn't be happening right now. But I have severe PTSD from it now, and after that, smoking was just like it gave me really bad anxiety and stuff. I used to be able to smoke like crazy, but now it's just not the most pleasant. I can only smoke a little bit before I'll like lose feeling of my teeth. I'll feel like I'm biting down too hard, or I will literally be biting my teeth down on my teeth really hard and like grinding them, or I just get really bad anxiety or paranoia and stuff. But that is part of it. But also, I just noticed with smoking and drinking that me personally, I tend to get lazy or like being anxious on camera, like, oh, these people can tell I'm high, or people would literally point out the fact that my eyes are red or whatever. So I just stopped doing it because of that.
Damn.
Wow.
Do you have like anything that you do before going live or recording, like any rituals or anything like that will help you like get prepped?
Right now, that
Before or after
is
the green?
Jesus.
So right now what I'm doing is before a live stream, right now I'm waking up. I have a whole like pretty much routine now in the morning. I wake up, I probably scroll on my phone, check my emails, check everything,
As does one
network
does.
a little bit, right? Network for a little bit for about an hour, maybe, and then I get up, I take a shower, I pull out my phone, I take a video for my TikTok story, and then I basically say, good morning, my beautiful people. Here's what we're doing today. Here's what I'm doing right now. Here's what I just did, which would be taking a shower or whatever. Here's what I got to do before I start stream. We got which was coffee. I'm making coffee right now. Here's a little picture, or here's my pug right now. Say hi to Portia. Here's your daily Portia. And let's get the day started. I'll be live in about 15 to 30 minutes and whatever, and then just like be wild, basically treat it like a Snapchat story is what I've been treating my TikTok story like.
Yeah, and I noticed that too when I watch, like, obviously when we go up into the feed, I click on, lately I've been clicking on you because I know that we were prepping for this episode, but yeah, very smart. It engages the viewer and the followers to be like, okay, he's in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna go watch his shit while he's live streaming some Minecraft or recording a song or something.
Hell yeah. Yeah. No. I think it does. It's like that. Yeah. I mean, when you, I don't know if you guys watch Snapchat stories, but I
do
personally,
consistently.
Yeah, you get like a deep dive on someone's personal life or like what they do behind the cameras and stuff, and it's just more personable, and it can help build a connection, and yeah, it's fun. And I mean, also I'm also letting my people know when I'm going live, and then they can get ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been my ritual recently. But on the coffee subject, I actually am also quitting coffee. I'm now about 4 or 5 days off of coffee now.
Well, let me tell you
I
something.
bet that is fucking you up.
Let me tell you something.
No caffeine thing for me.
The mornings of Nickelodeon Gun would not be a thing if I didn't go upstairs and make some Colombian roast, medium roast fucking coffee with a little bit of cream in it and some ice.
Mm-hmm.
Every morning. That is my morning ritual. I get up
I totally got
from
you.
streaming at 5 or 6 in the morning, 7 o'clock. The first thing I do is I get up and I go right to the coffee maker and I make iced coffee.
That was me too, but I just want to, with all this growth, I've been wanting to make like just be the most. I don't know. I've just been.
You want to be in it, like you want to be.
It's not even that. It's like I have these people here now. I can actually take a slightly, very small toe step backwards and relax a little bit more. And now I can actually take care of myself a little bit better. And I feel more obligated to for these people, and just with their love and support, it makes me want to,
which is crazy too. Let me say, because I have literally got on TikTok and seen that you were streaming at, I don't know, it'd be like, 6 or 7, maybe way earlier than that. I'll go wake up the next day and you look like a zombie and you're still live streaming. I'm like, what is this dude doing? How is this even possible? I streamed the longest I've streamed on TikTok was I live streamed for so long that they ended my live stream because they were like, you're done. Wow. You're done. You need to chill. So yeah, I don't know how you do that like consistently, but what is that kind of ties into the next question that I'm going to ask you. What's something people don't realize about streaming and content creation?
Something people don't realize. I think, well, one thing that I'm on my friend about right now, and he actually just did it, and it's actually looking a little bit better for him right now with doing it. People don't realize that if you don't have a camera on, it's going to be a lot harder to keep people and basically just keep people in your live stream. A face cam is the biggest key to a live stream. It's a relatable thing to be able to see a person.
Have you
what they
seen
look
the
like
difference
and-
between having one and not having one?
Oh yes, for sure. I mean, think when you're scrolling through a TikTok lives and you see someone without a face cam, you just see the gameplay. It's the first thing your eyes go on, and if it's just a game, like say it's Call of Duty, right? You're just gonna probably scroll right away. Now, if it's someone with a face cam playing Call of Duty, you can look at them and you can make an assumption maybe. And then from there you can like determine whether you want to keep scrolling, or maybe this person looks cool, their lighting's cool, or they seem chill, or there's more assumptions to make and there's more things to look at. And just, I mean, dude, cameras, I mean, being able to see a person and is just relatable, right? I can look at a person and you can just make, I don't know. You can say this person kind of looks like me. They remind me of myself, or you can see the reaction when you send a gift to them, or
More genuine.
Yeah, it's way more. Yeah, for sure.
You feel like you're connecting with that creator.
You can like see their reactions like in game too. Like if something happens in game, you can see them like physically react to it, as opposed to just hearing them.
And people nowadays, the attention spans are so low, and the attention rate is it's so hard to catch people. Like camera is one of the biggest things, because my friend was like, dude, I'm talking to two people right now and one of them's myself, and I don't know what to do. I was like, bro, you need to get the camera on. He got the camera on, and now he's sitting at like 7 people now, like just since the time he started doing it, but actually keeping that 7 in there. They're not dropping down to 2 now. That a better quality camera, but also I think high energy is a big thing, because like I said, the low attention rate, you got to keep people in there, and you gotta just be on your stuff, man. You got to be you got to get them ADHD brains going.
All the little nickel-loaded guns out there. My intention. Oh, look, a squirrel.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Or like run through the door.
Yeah. What? What do you think the hardest part is being a creator today?
Ooh. In today's economy,
2025.
Today's
Well, a lot of things, with digital anything, it changes so fast.
Yes.
We have trends, we have cancel culture, we have just everything is geared around something technological. So when it comes to being a creator, what do you think the hardest part is?
Wow, that is I don't know if I could think of something right now. Nowadays, I mean,
What would stop you, like when you're thinking, okay, I have to make content, what's the hardest part for you right now that says I have to do it? Otherwise,
I mean,
what's making you do it?
What's making me do it? I don't think right now my biggest thing, which I never. Okay, so the reason I want to do content creation is I want to change people's lives, financially, mentally. I want to be able to put smiles on people's faces and help
You're
people.
my new best friend.
And in every way possible. But the biggest thing that slows someone down is going to be finances. And right now I'm struggling very bad financially, and I'm trying to make it into something as I have something right now. Before it's too late, because I've lost it all before. And right now is like, it's one of those times where it's like,
but you're only 21 though. How do you lose something already when you're young? Like,
right.
You're definitely the youngest out of the 3 of us.
Right,
I'm
right.
the oldest.
And you're saying that as just like a question, kind of morally to like get an answer, right? But let me tell you, people ask that, and it's like age, you would be surprised. I mean, I'd tell myself the same thing. You got, like, you wouldn't even know that, like, I'm 21, but I've been homeless before. I've lived in my car for almost a year. I have a kid. And
you have a kid?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You got the whole world, dude. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. He is a year old now. A year and a
Oh,
couple months.
congratulations! That's actually a blessing. I've
Thank
never
you.
had. I don't have kids. I have dogs. I prefer to punt kids down. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Full transparency. I'm kidding. I don't think I will ever have a child, but I will always have dogs. But
yeah.
that's
And me having a kid was not a on purpose thing, but it was something that happened and something that was obviously known that it could happen, and it happened. And I'm very thankful though. I mean, I love my kid. He's so freaking cool. He's so freaking cool.
it's amazing. I see. Just looking, from our perspective at you, especially like coming into your live streams. Again, I didn't know you were 21. Never. I thought you were 18, 17.
Wow.
A kid. Like you've lived a whole life basically already. And that,
sadly.
I get the age thing too. And it's not sad. It's your story.
Right.
That's the thing. It's your story. And you have to live up to your story.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise you just betray yourself in life.
I completely understand your whole thing where you're saying it's not just about age as far as where you came from. It's completely understandable. It's not an age thing anymore. It's something far beyond this podcast.
a lot can
But-
happen in a year, man.
Yeah, a lot can take place. Like it doesn't take
so
much.
true.
It's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
And-
No,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
So let's lighten our moods a little bit. That's amazing. I'm really thankful and happy to actually hear more of your story, because for me as like even just a follower, never would have known that. And trust me, like I get the ageism thing. Like I always get, I people think I'm 15 and I'm not. They also think I'm 21 and
Well,
I'm
at
not.
least they're
I'm
not
way
like
older than
me.
that.
People think I'm fucking 50, so it's ridiculous.
Listen,
Need to change that name
you-
to Old Man Hold.
Yeah,
old man. Yeah, I know.
just change it to old fast.
Yeah, but look at what I mean. Even like old fast.
Old and
That's good. I
slow.
like that. Old and slow. I love
Yeah.
it. But like you also have your life together too. Like you have a great job. You've made something of yourself. Like it's a thing,
Well-
And I again, like even with me, I've said it a million times. The boys have heard this an ungodly amount of times. I had to hit a reset button on my life too. That's why at the end of every stream I say, and remember, there are no do-overs, there are no reset buttons in life. You live your life for yourself first, not anyone else, because if you can't take care of yourself first, you can't take care of anybody else. And that's very
Agreed.
true.
Can I say something real quick?
Of course.
So you said I have a great job and that things are going great for me, right? And stuff.
Well, I was talking about hold, but yes. in general.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to say something either way on that. Because a lot of people look at me right now having this big jump, and they think that it's like some people. I mean, I've already had people start kind of acting weird, like switching up, I guess, a little bit. I want people to know that you can lose everything tomorrow. I can go live tomorrow and be back down to the 5 viewers. It can happen. Stay humble because you can lose it all tomorrow. Don't let the people hype you up and stuff, because it is amazing. It's spectacular, but also just know that it can all be gone tomorrow. Crap. Say TikTok gets banned,
Oh,
it's
God.
all gone.
I know.
But it can all be gone in multiple different aspects tomorrow, and it could just be your daily life causing it, or it could be a multitude of things. And just stay humble. Don't get ahead of yourself and be like, yeah, I got all this. This is me now. You just gotta keep it going, and like I said, understand it can change tomorrow, and keep going because of that. Just keep grinding because of that. Don't let that happen as much as you can.
Amen. TikTok trends, you love them or do you hate them?
Ooh, TikTok trends, love them or hate them. I would say it depends. It depends. If it's brain rot, then get it out of here. If it's a song that I listened to 5 years ago and it's just getting big, get it out of here.
Speaking of songs, before we move on. You make songs, and I've actually been in your live streams while you're making songs. Are you a singer? Are you a rapper? Is this just something that you do for fun? Is this something that you want to move forward with, maybe in life? Like, where because you actually do make some pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, you make some pretty fire songs. I've again watched you record them live. So what's the songs? What's it for? Is it an outlet for you? Is it just something that you do with your followers to gear up more active viewing time? Like, what is it for you?
Yeah, so music saved my life, and I picked up music from that and made it my goal to be able to change people's lives with my music. And it's also an outlet. I mean, just even if I don't even release a song, I can just write it down. I'm writing down these lyrics, and it's helping just get these thoughts out, and in different ways that just allow it to be out there. And it's at least out of my brain, or at least in a format where I can reflect on it. And it's something that other people can relate to, whether that's they've went through that before and they feel that close to home, or maybe they've never gone through it, but maybe in 2 years down the road they do. Pray they don't. They go through it. They have that with them to be able to use to reflect and to help better themselves, hopefully. Sure. But even within that, I do multiple different genres. I can do anything, really. I can do whatever genre you name it. I can probably do it or have done it. And within that, it creates a lot of variety and stuff. But yeah,
I like it. I'm gonna play a little snippet of one of the songs that you sent me. I don't know the title to this, so we're just gonna play it, and then maybe you could kind of talk about it for a second.
Cool, sounds good.
Everybody's saying that I'm different, but that's only because I did it. Hold on. I got the fame, I got the clout, I lost it all and got it back. I'm running.
Those are pretty good lyrics. Not gonna lie.
That beat's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
so, what's this one about?
Yeah, so that one is kind of like you'll hear it kind of a little bit after that. I keep going, and then I kind of switch it to even more of a harder going even deeper. But I am basically in there. I said, here, can you play it one more time, and then I can tell you. Yeah.
Everybody's saying that I'm different, but that's only because I did it. Hold on. I got the fame, I got the clout, I lost it all and got it back. I'm running.
Okay, so basically in that song, what I'm talking about, I said everybody's saying that I'm different, but that's only because I did it. That's people saying like, oh, like say I have people calling me weird or calling me different and using it as like an insult or something, but I'm saying they're only saying that because I've made it, or because I've done something with my life, and maybe they're jealous, or maybe they're envious or whatnot of it. And then I proceed to say that I've lost it all. I've got it back. I said something along the lines of I lost it all, I got it back, and lost it again, or whatever. I said I got the fame, I lost it all, I got it back. So that is reflecting on in the past, where I about five years ago or so, back during Charlie D'Amelio times of TikTok, I actually had over 350,000 followers on TikTok. I was doing 10,000 views every post. I was practically overnight, I became TikTok famous. Had girls running up to me at school, taking videos, pictures, whatever.
Damn!
That's crazy.
But I'm basically
living that dream.
Yeah, but I also lost that, right? So I'm saying I've lost it all, and not even just in those senses. I've lost it all. I've been homeless, all that. So I've lost it all. I've lost my setups. I've lost everything before. I've had nothing, bare minimum, but I've got it back. I've always managed to get it back, and it's kind of like I'm just telling a story, basically. The whole song is just about having nothing, becoming something, the people hating, and just shining bright and getting that money up. You know what I'm saying? Just getting it.
I like it. What is a trend you wish would die already?
The trend that would die already.
Something that's on your nerves. You're like, I'm tired of seeing this.
Dude, I wish I could say chicken jockey, but I happen to overuse that one sometimes.
Honestly, I haven't seen any of that.
Anything? You haven't seen chicken jockey yet?
I haven't seen any of that on my feed.
Oh my gosh! Well,
it must be just his algorithm.
It is, dude. I'm telling you, there's things that like I hear about that I'm like, that hasn't even came across my feed.
That's funny.
You know what comes across my feed?
Yeah, what?
It's the chicken banana song, and I don't know why.
Oh, chicken.
Wait, banana. How's it go? Let's hear it. How's it go?
It's the chicken banana. It's just all it is. It's just fucking.
How are you guys watching?
And it's always different ones. Like sometimes it's like dogs in banana and chicken outfits. Sometimes it's a chicken with banana wings. Like
worse.
I don't know, man. But that came on my feed one day, and I watched it, and then all of a sudden it just kept coming back.
Yeah, that's because you watched it for 1 second too long, bro.
I did. I watched it way too long.
You liked a video or something. You had to have, and that's all you see. That's hilarious.
It's crazy. I watched one video the other day, and then I just start getting these things like meet sexy women in your area, and I'm like, dude,
I just happened to watch one of these, and all of a sudden I keep getting them.
I don't get it. I click on one link.
Jesus, that's hilarious.
But let me tell you, some of them are pretty good looking in my area.
You pay now.
No, they probably tell you to use Klarna.
Klarna?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a down payment on that hoe.
But I would say, I think like Skibbity and stuff. Like it's still around. Anything like I don't know. For some, I guess it could also just because I'm getting older. But I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of this stuff is just like not very fun. Like it's Skibbity. Not. Like there's no texture behind it. There's no
Skibbity
like,
Riz toilet, like Ohio, all that. Like what the hell are we even? Somebody throw in an encyclopedia at these damn 13-year-olds because I'm ready to run my head through a door.
They're just making their own.
Yeah, and when they get older, it's going to be the funniest shit.
Oh yes, they're looking back on it. The reflection.
What the hell is a Skibbity? Dude,
right.
It's so bad.
My nephew, it's nice to have my nephew he's 13 or 14 now. It's nice to have him as a person that is in that generation of that and being able to look at it differently, I guess. But also I'm like, come on, man, come on, dude.
You sound like an idiot,
dude. He's like, have you been mewing? Look at your jawline,
dude. I know.
Mewing? I'm like,
my fucking godchild. I have 3 godchildren. I'm cool, but my one who just turned 15 said musing to me once, and I said, "You ever say that shit to me again, I will drop kick you right here. I was here before you were born. I don't know what the hell Skibbity is. I don't know what toilet Ohio musing. Like I don't know any of that. Like I don't want to know it. Ask me if I'm just chilling or am I pissed? Like just talk to me like an adult, please.
Chilling or from
like
pissed.
I don't know.
Use like English, brother.
I'm gonna kick you right in the Skibbity toilet Riz myself. Like that's where I'm at with this shit. Like I don't want to hear about it. That's where I'm at.
My mom's lived in Ohio a lot of my childhood, and anytime I bring it up on stream or something, I have one person in my chat that just goes Ohio, and I'm just like, bro, it's not like Ohio's actually a decent place, bro. It's like,
well, not from my point of view.
Well, it depends on what city you're in. It depends
I'm in Michigan.
How old you are.
He's in Detroit.
I'm in Michigan. I'm not in Detroit. Everybody always assumes I'm in fucking Detroit.
Well, what else is in Michigan besides,
go get some mom's spaghetti?
Dude, that's a thing. He did open a restaurant here called Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's funny. Fuse, what are your thoughts on creators selling out?
Ooh, selling out as in
Just like,
expand on that.
yeah, like I'm done. Like this isn't,
Oh,
I know we've kind of briefly talked about that, but like, what if I was like, yeah, screw it, it's just not worth it. Like,
I don't.
give me some words of wisdom. Give everybody some words of wisdom.
Okay, I mean, dude, I would say just keep going. You're gonna get demotivated. There's gonna be good days. There's gonna be bad days. Sometimes there's way more bad days, and it takes a lot of bad days to get to those good days.
Like getting banned for 2 days for sex trafficking, even though I didn't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, he told me he was sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Shut up.
I had a vision.
You got to
about
keep
this.
you.
Oh God.
You got to keep pushing. You can't. If you, what do you take a step back and reflect on yourself? What are you doing this for? Why are you doing this? Are you doing it for money, or are you doing this because you like? Is there a legit reason behind it?
For me personally, I've always wanted to have a following. I don't know what it is. I just always wanted to be able to like have a platform where I could like give myself, like have a platform where I could give myself to people in a sense, and like be, this is a cool game, or this is what's going on in my life. And I don't think it's necessarily like an attention seeking thing.
Right.
I think
you want to
like,
influence, kind of.
I want to influence
He's gonna
people.
start vlogging.
Don't tempt me. But
Go to the
you know, and
forest.
well, hold. It's kind of funny you said that, because I have considered doing it.
Oh.
Because my story is very unique. I used to weigh over 650 pounds. Here I go again saying it. The boys have heard it a million times.
Press the soundboard.
Exactly. But yeah, I used to weigh over 650 pounds. I was couch bound. I coded once in the hospital, and I'm 6 pounds away now from being under a total loss of 300 pounds. Again, that's been a big part of my life. So it's like when I see overweight people come into my stream and they get a glimpse of that story, or they come back and they comment on a video where they ask, how the hell did you do that? It's like, okay, now I feel, and it is, I wouldn't say as crazy as it sounds, but or funny, but like now I feel like I'm being called to help them, like saying, well, this is how I did it. Everybody's different. Obviously, we could go into that whole nutrition thing, and I'm not going to, but everybody's different. This is how I did it. And I hope that inspires you to better yourself, to help yourself lose weight, to get off your ass and motivate yourself. After I got better, which took a total of 2 years, last November, I launched my own business. I'm now I have a registered business, LLC, through the state of Michigan. I do website development, SEO. I do social media strategies, digital marketing. But because of the doctor that helped change my life, I then became employed by that doctor. That doctor then helped me grow something out of this. So it was a full circle moment for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd say I mean, I think it's good you went into depth on that. I think you kind of found one of your reasons, really. That, I mean, yeah, I would say what is your meaning? What is your purpose in this? Is it so you can get something out of this, or so others can? If it's for your gain, then it's probably you're not in it for the right reasons. Now, maybe look at yourself from the start and say, why did I even start this? And go back to that time and just know. I mean, look at your life. I mean, you are like I said, you're gonna have bad days, dude. It's gonna be bad, and it's gonna take time. Time is the only thing that's stopping a lot of people as well. Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's, like I said, the platform that you're on. Sometimes it is you. Maybe reflect on what you're doing, and just, I think reflection is a big thing, and all of life is just reflecting and looking at things from other perspectives, like other people's. Like, that's the biggest way to grow, and the biggest way to just keep on going is to look at, how is this person successful, and tear it down into pieces, and use that in your own way on yourself. But then tear yourself down, dude. Tear yourself down. Reflect on yourself. Reflect on what you're doing, why you want to do it, and let that motivate you to keep going, and just know it's not gonna always happen today or tomorrow or the next day. Sometimes it's gonna be 5 freaking years from now or even more. But
Right.
but don't look at the bigger picture in that sense. Look at where you want to be and work on what it's going to take to get there, and set waypoints. I mean, get to this goal first before you can get to this next one. And sometimes you'll get to that next goal before you even get to that the goal that's before it. It will come. People, I think they give up too quick, and I think it's just all about standing your ground and streaming in front of those 2 viewers.
Definitely consistency. I
As if
tell
for
everybody that
1,000.
even when it comes to my business, consistency is key.
And just grind
Yes.
into.
Yeah. What is your favorite game of all time?
Favorite game of all time? Probably Gran Turismo
Oh,
Love it.
in general. I would just say Gran
Jesus,
Turismo.
that
Cool.
is
Most realistic and most best physics in a car game, and I think just all around the best for. I think Forza is probably more for like younger people, but if you really want realism and physics and stuff, go for Gran Turismo, man.
I like it.
It's the best there.
What's one game you're trash at but you still play?
Ooh, every game.
Coolest, funniest stream moment so far?
Ooh, great question. Probably my moments where I'm either twerking on stream or where
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
chugging
Oh
hot
my
sauce
God.
on
What?
Are you
stream.
gonna catch me doing that? I got a flat ass.
great.
What's your dream sponsor or brand collab? Think
Ooh,
hard.
That's a good one. Dream sponsor or collab. I wouldn't say I really have one right now. I think would probably be either it would probably, since I already do clothing, be an energy drink company or something.
Yeah, that'd be bomb.
Which one?
But even they give, well, the thing is I can go get one from one. Mine would be morely a big company like, say, GamerSups or
Say ghost. Say ghost.
or
Say
Ghost. I think Ghost is a good one.
do it.
Monster, Red Bull. Actually, Red Bull. I'll say Red Bull. And Ghost.
I like it.
But I think I wouldn't want to just be someone that's sponsored. Like, here's my 10% code. It'd be like, I want to be on the bottle, or I want to be able to do promotional videos for
I
them
like
that
it.
are.
That would be
that's not a
fun.
bad idea.
That would be fun. What kind of gear are you running right now? What's your setup look like?
Okay, I'm running a 4070 Ti Super with a
Sick.
Ryzen 9 5950X.
That's what I have.
Heck yeah. And then a deep
You're
cool AK something fan that sticks about 13 inches out of my case
Jesus.
to keep that CPU cooled.
Keep that
but,
bad boy cold.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup. I got a 144 hertz 2K monitor. My
Nice.
friend just recently, shout out Nova, he sent me a monitor that is very small. I don't know how big this is. By the way, I'm sorry if you guys take offense to this. It's very small, but it's probably about. If I put my hand up to it, I can measure it exactly. That's probably about 3.5 inches. 3.5.
What
inches,
the hell are you
3.5
trying
inches,
to play on a monitor that
3.5,
small?
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's about like a 17-inch monitor.
That's not
16 inch, but no, it's just a monitor for my chat and stuff. And it's
Yep.
only like 60 hertz, 1080p, and it's probably got
Yep.
really bad delay on it. But I just
See,
use it for
I have a LG that I run my chat and TikTok studio on, and then I game on a Asus 2K.
It helps so much, dude. This is my
Yes,
first
it
time
does.
having a dual monitor.
Dude, it's so nice. I know, because when I was doing it, I kept having to switch between screens, and it was brutal. It
Dude,
was so bad.
I can literally look at multiple hot women in my area, and it's amazing.
I love it. All right, we're gonna hit you with some quick hit, rapid fire questions, boys. Hold, take it away.
All right, what's your go-to hype song?
I'm just gonna say what just came to mind. It's gonna be "Look at Me" by XXXTentacion.
Nice. That's a
Oh,
good one.
nice. That's a good one.
What
RIP.
TikTok sound you hate the most?
What sound?
what TikTok sound do you hate the most?
Oh god. I'm on the spot.
Tick
Oh,
tock, tick tock.
what TikTok sound? Let me
Chicken
scroll through TikTok for a
banana.
second. and
What
I'll find
TikTok
it.
sound do you hate the most, and why is it Pink Pony Club?
Hey,
How did you know?
Oh Jesus, I can't.
I can't. I honestly, I don't even scroll through TikTok a lot. I can't.
It's an
I
addiction.
can't because I scroll on
Please.
someone's live and then I'm obligated to stay there. And
Favorite? Oh, I know. Favorite app besides TikTok, and don't
Besides
say Snapchat.
TikTok? It's gonna be probably YouTube Shorts because then I don't have to scroll on someone's live and be obligated to stay there.
It's true. That's why you never come to my live. Who would you collab with tomorrow if you could?
Collab with tomorrow if I could.
Yes.
I would want to collab with FaZe probably.
FaZe is cool. I like
Yes,
FaZe.
I think I would have cool things within the terms of they have a music set up right now. I could bring my music to them, and I could also just bring my personality and everything to them.
True.
In terms of whether that was a one night thing or a fucking forever thing.
One word to describe 2025 so far.
GTA 6.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be in a year? 5 years.
A year, I want to be able to be sustained off of streaming. I want to be able to have this as a full-time job, and be in my own place off of that. In 5 years, I want to be recognized, as a influential content creator. I want to be able to be, a Jinxie or a Aiden Ross or a
Fixate or a Westie or a Stott or...
Sure.
He's like, I don't know who they
He's
are.
like, I don't know who any of those are, but
Yeah, I don't.
That's all right. They're
I've-
DMZ and COD players.
I want to be in that sense. And whoever you guys know to be big in your eyes, I want to be that person. I want to be somebody that is well known. But I want to be one of the top tiers, that are well known for versatility.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's next for your content?
Next for my content, I am currently, I have clothing that I'm working on that I just recently re-released. I actually just started a GoFundMe for a 24-hour a day, 30-day subathon, that I'm trying to get started and done.
Have you lost your mind?
Yes. No. There's a lot of cool things that would come with it.
That's really cool.
I think it's an amazing idea.
So you record content, you're streaming every day, you make music, you have a clothing line, you now have a GoFundMe up. Anything else we're adding to the roster?
Yeah. I coming up, I technically signed an NDA, so I do have a very cool collab coming up. I'll say that. Cross my fingers. If say it falls through, I have a collab with a cool person coming up soon.
That's awesome, bro. Nice. I'm so happy for you. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of High Proof Lounge. Huge shout out to Fuzexo for sliding through and dropping some serious insight. This was an amazing episode, and for showing us when passion meets momentum. If you're not already following him, Fuse, where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, pretty much any platform where there is content being uploaded. You can find me at Fuzexo, the Fuzexo. That's about it.
Check him out on TikTok. That's FUZEXO. Join his lives and be part of the wave while it's still rising. Do not forget that Delta Force Mobile drops on the 21st. So squad up, stay ready, and we'll see you in the lobby. As always, if you like the vibe, hit that follow button, leave a review, or share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. We've got more guests, more chaos, and more convo coming soon. Until next time, this is High Proof Lounge, where the proof is in the people. We'll see you on the next one.